fun never ends here, huh? Anyway, hey everybody, this is Retrokid Reviews, trying to lower some problematic crap in the back, as usual, to talk about, hopefully, the news. So this is mostly, channel-related stuff, but I wanted to get some quick entertainment stuff out of the way first. I was very much aware of, a lot of the previews for most of, I think the season finale of X-Men 97, which is currently in progress. I think as of this recording, part 2 of the 3-parter will be out by tomorrow as of this recording, so I might do a short, might not, who knows. What else? Oh, before we get to, the RVB side of things, you saw my previews as of this recording on, Tuesday. I drip-fed, some 2 things. Number 1 was my short explaining the Tumblr poll, so this will be the results of that. Leading into this weekend's retro editorial of my overall thoughts of the Matt Reeves Planet of the Apes trilogy in the lead up to this week's Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, which might also get set back after next week's review, which will be Red vs. Blue's final season review as well. So trailers first, and then we'll get to the business side of the channel out of the way. I'm gonna get the Star Wars figure out here. Hey, what's up to the Mando fans? Yeah, I'm very much aware of Acolyte's new trailer. What I know of the show is that it's based on the High Republic continuity. For the laymen out there who don't watch or even mention that much EU lore outside of the movies, this is basically where the Jedi were at their peak, where they're basically like the most peaceful and more peacekeeping than they usually would be in the prequels. Speaking of, a big shout out and 25th anniversary to the prequels themselves, The Phantom Menace. Someday I'll probably do a retro review if I haven't done already in the lead up to episode 9 back in the day. Maybe a video down below. If not, I'm happy to re-review it and see how much of that heat has definitely changed in 25 years and how much of that is just really the fan base that we've heard ever since the start of the sequel era, or as I've been calling it here on this channel, the Disney era of Star Wars. So speaking of that aside, back on the Acolyte, it looks good. I think the lead Jedi is the lead in Squid Game. I think I had the end of the year roundup talking about that show. And his English is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Again, it's a second language, it's understandable. Plus, it's a Star Wars series, so you could, space English that if you have to, if anything, with Space British with Mando lately. So that's pretty cool, if anything else. The big get, I think, for the Jedi side of things is Carrie-Anne Moss. She looks like she's actually went back into like, I guess, the grindset of just understanding the stunt choreography and stuff like that. And I don't know, it just sounds like she might need a win after basically everything that happened in I guess Matrix Revolutions a few years back. So would be a cool pickup and a good win if anything else. So creator side of things, yeah, I'm probably gonna be doing a short. If I might have to do a re-short, which is why we're at full video here for episode 93, aka yay, Dorian's back, oh no, his party. A whole thing about that. I'll probably have to do a re-short and then in the lead up to this Thursday's video of anything else. So last up, before we get to channel stuff, I did finally get around to seeing the David Corenswet reveal of the full Superman suit for James Gunn's upcoming Superman movie. And it looks great. I've showed it in my socials late yesterday as of this recording. Monday going into this recording's Tuesday. And yeah, what's there to say that hasn't already been said? It looks fantastic. It's a little darker on the hues and the lighting than I thought they would do. We're not entirely out of the woods of that kind of like style of cinematography just yet, but it's a lot better than it was 10 years ago, personally speaking. For Corenswet himself, he looks fantastic in the suit. A lot of, I think, even what most people in the fandom in the community have kind of realized that his Superman's like way of gearing up is kind of like something out of an Alex Ross painting, like Clark being his apartment, just about this like lie down for the day, gets a superhero going like, okay, let's get back into it kind of stuff. That's kind of what I think it is, and I think that's kind of the same vibe I hope would be the idea of like Clark being more of a working class hero versus diametrically opposed to what will later be the League or whatever their version of the League is going to be. Also, since I'm here to talk about DC stuff, finally there's going to be a date for part 3 of Crisis on Infinite Earths. And yes, I'm very much aware that Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill will be reprising their versions of Batman and Joker one last time before his passing I think a few years ago. Yes, I will definitely cover all 3 parts as a big Retrokid reviews video. That is basically the whole reason why I've been holding off till then. My overall thoughts with Jason Ankles as Batman, very good, fantastic. I hope he still continues to voice as time goes on. I don't think he's the second second coming of Kevin Conroy, but he's definitely got the gravitas for it, if anything else, for the Supernatural fans out there who watches my show. Hi, by the way. So yeah, channel stuff. I've dropped feed, I think previews of Red vs. Blue, Restoration, their final season. That is, like I said, going to be next week's review. And, ultimately, it still hurts. It's still, I'm in the acceptance phase of just RT being gone, and pretty much, finding out now as of this recording that, Face Jam has a new, rebrand name called 100%E. Great pull, good reference from the old, podcast going to this, love it. I haven't really gotten too much details about Midnight Snack. I think that's when all the original, the final hosts of, the RT podcast has to have got around to make their own podcast, their own video. I'm assuming content series. I could be wrong. I might be misreading it, so let me know in the comments on that. The rebrands are happening, and it's understandable, and very happy to, at the very least, know that these people have jobs after the fact of RT, so that's good news there. So yeah, with me having to figure out Amazon's paywall, thanks for that. But other than that, what did you think of this quick scattershot of the news? Let me know in the comments down below, as usual. And end card's finally coming up here to hopefully my short in the lead up to this weekend's retro editorial for the Apes franchise, Matt Reeves wise. Other hand here to probably my Critical Role short later tomorrow. Other than that, I'm Retrokid Review saying, wow, it's been a while since I did early morning news kind of stuff. This is almost like I got the coffee in time for this. Anyway, that all being said, thank you for your patience for my reviews. Thank you for your patience for my content in general. That all being said, yeah, let's get back to work.